Hey guys, good morning. It's Monday. Nah, just playing. Let's go, man. Morning. I'm excited. It's Monday. I don't have to wait until Friday to be excited. Like usually it's like TGIF where I'm like, hey, it's Motivational Monday. I'm up, I'm ready. I start working a little while. KK, if you watching this morning, I'll see you at work. I'm going to keep the same energy that I got now at work, just so you know. But anyway, man, I hope everyone had a great weekend. Yo, I woke up at like 3:50 something this morning. I'm like, wait, hold on, man. You getting up early, but I'm shooting for 4. It's crazy though. My body's starting to train and get conditioned to waking up because I don't use an alarm clock. So Saturday came, right? And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to sleep in. Then I was like, nah, man, I got to get up. I got to go. It ain't like I had so much to do, but I just want to practice discipline in myself right now. I just want to be up and just be alert and be ready for what comes in the day. You know what I mean? But today, right, I want to go over accountability. Like, accountability is huge. There's actually not enough accountability today. And I'll be the first one. Listen, I always point the speck out in my eye first. I was the first one to never hold myself accountable or to never like practice accountability. So I just want to go over a couple of pointers that can help us practice accountability. My first one would be stop blaming others. Like I spent a lot of my life, man, blaming other people. Blaming my past, blaming my childhood, to where as I gotten an adult, when I'm getting into trouble or when I'm wilding out or when I'm in prison, I'm like, well, you don't know what I've been through as a kid. And I just was blaming that. And not saying that those things didn't have an influence on my life. Not saying that didn't mess me up to help me do what I did. But at the end of the day, now I'm grown and I keep blaming what was done years ago or how I felt years ago on the decisions I'm making today. And I kept tripping over that. I had to stop blaming other people for it. I remember being in prison and I used to blame while I was in there on the guy that I had the altercation with. And I'm like, man, it was him. But I never took accountability for my actions. Like I never really looked at me. And it was funny because a transition took place in my bid when I was upstate and stuff that once I took accountability, I was able to walk around more free in there, even though I was locked up. That's crazy, right? Once I took accountability, I was able to walk around more free while in prison because I let go of that. I actually was able to look at myself and look at the actions that I played in the situation. Because guess what? The more I blamed others, the more I ain't have to look at me. So it's easy to blame other people because then you don't have to look at yourself. You'll just start carrying that blame everywhere you go. It was this person. It was that relationship. It was this situation. Nope, that. And it's like, nah, let me take some accountability in this process. You know, let me look at me. Let me blame me. Like, let me blame me. I never really blame myself. Let me blame me for a minute. And we got to stop blaming God too. Like I used to blame God subconsciously. I'm like, man, why you put me here, man? This is why you do all this, man. It's not his fault, you know? Listen, I was reading in Proverbs, right? Check this scripture out. Proverbs 19:3 reads like this. People ruin their lives by their own foolishness and then are angry at the Lord. Yo, there was a lot of foolishness that I did that impacted my life. And now I'm mad at God. There was a lot of foolishness that I was partaking in that messed my life up. See, I can't put that on God. I got to put that on me. You know, he gave me a chance. He gave me the tools, the resources to try and better myself, to be closer with him. He done provided all those things, but it was my foolishness that ended up messing up my life. So as we navigate through this work week, I want us to practice accountability. You know, I'm going to start with me. I have a couple more pointers too, but I'm not going to drag it. I'll see you later on in the week as we go. Hey, and if you find some time throughout the day, you know, you always hear me like reading from Proverbs. I check out Proverbs. Look what it says too. It says, this is Proverbs 1. The Proverbs, pretty much their purpose is to teach people wisdom and discipline, to help them understand the insights of the wise. Their purpose is to teach people to live disciplined and successful lives, to help them do what is right, just, and fair. These proverbs will give insight to the simple, knowledge and discernment to the young. So that's why I try to read like a proverb a day, because it's just going to help me be disciplined. It's going to give me insight, and it will help me be successful as well. So listen, stay encouraged, stay blessed. It's Monday. Treat it like it's Friday. Work hard today, regardless of what. And remember, morning motivation. Nation!